Hey guys, so Fly2001 here today to finish Nuka World. Now I got pretty far into it last night, but I want to finally finish it today. It's a reflection. Alright, let's talk this
Well,
dude.
I'll be damned, you actually did it. Nuka World is ours. All of it.
I was just doing what I do best.
Hey, if I didn't think you had it in you, I wouldn't have put my neck on the line. But still, you've just got to understand, we ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
Aiming pretty high, aren't you, Gage? Why stop there? Why not take over the moon while we're at it?
Nah, the little green men can keep that one. Taking back Nuka World is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. In an operation this big, we're gonna need more of, well, everything. Nobody's gonna hand it to us. We need to take it. The Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
Sounds like you've had this plan from the beginning.
The ideas crossed my mind, sure. But I'm just making suggestions here. You're the one that needs to give the go-ahead. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right contacts and a lot of muscle. Right? I say we go have ourselves a chat with Shank. He's the point man for everything entering and leaving Nuka World. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
If you're vouching for this Shank guy, that sounds good enough to me.
Yeah, sure. How else do you think he ended up at the top of my Christmas list? Just head over and talk to the guy. He'll back up what I'm saying about the Commonwealth. And while you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka World's power plant up and running. It's about time we shed some real light around here and let people know we mean serious business. Oh, and if you want my advice, or if you want me to tag along, you've got it.
On to it. Oh.
This sure beats spending your whole life growing shitty crops just for fun.
Quest items. Still way down, huh? Hmm. Sorry about this, folks. I'm just trying to search something up. Why am I so overweight? Well, I guess it does all add up. Alright, now let's go. Home sweet home.
We going to get moving,
You're lucky Nish is in charge. If it were up to me, you'd be dead.
Okay then. Also, I believe it's pronounced Nisha.
I'm not much for conversation.
Hi there.
So,
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you're standing here, Well, I suppose Gage figured you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long did it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Whoa there. I haven't decided yet.
Well, then let me help you make up your mind. Because it's a damn good idea. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears. So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things. Territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from. An outpost. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave. Or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land? Or you want to wipe them out?
Talk them off their land or wipe them out.
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The pack, the operators, or the disciples.
The pack.
Sure. I'll get a stake on a string or something. That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
I'm ready.
Good. So, where you want to do this?
In Boathouse. You can have Finch Farm on me.
Wait, pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
That one's the target.
Just wanted to make sure. So, to get these folks to scram, you got 2 main options. Buy them out, or scare them off. Either way, the more afraid they are, the simpler or cheaper getting them gone will be. Lizzie Wyeth over with the operators should have some toys that'll make running them off easier. And it's worth keeping in mind, the more populated or fortified a place is, the more prep you're gonna want to do before trying to run them off. Happy hunting, boss.
Hi there! If you...
you've got the stones to claim you had nothing to do with it? Do you think we're idiots?
Wasn't bad.
You know, I'm not convinced pack members aren't just barrels doing stupid outfits.
Hey there.
Overboss. A pleasure. Shank said you might need some tools to ease relations with the people of the Commonwealth. Well, you've come to the right place. I've put together a couple of toys that should make getting what you want out of those roofs easier. Only thing we ask in return is that you remember the operators when you're handing out new territory on the other side of the mountains.
Don't worry. Your gang will be taken care of.
Wonderful. So, first up, something to manipulate a target. It's a homemade distillation brewed to mimic human flight pheromones. Toss one of these grenades at the feet of your target, and convincing the wary settler suddenly becomes a much simpler affair. Now, to function effectively, I had to make the formula precise. So it's not going to work on people in any of the big towns like Bunker Hill or Diamond City, nor on caravans. But for your purposes, hitting settlements out in the Commonwealth, it ought to give you a serious edge.
Take any advantage I can get.
Well, this should give you one. Here. Only had enough to make one locally. But you can take the recipe as well, should you find yourself wanting more. So, the other trick up our sleeve is a little more broad spectrum than the grenades. Gulp down a couple lungfuls, and anyone you speak to will be far more apt to give you what you want. Plus, I've winnowed down the addiction risk to near zero, so no need to fear repeat usage. Here, ingredients for that one have been tricky to find, but between that and the grenade, you should have no problem getting at least one settlement under your control before you have to brew up your own. And just remember us when you're crushing those poor settlers underfoot, hmm?
Never did get why Coulter brought in 3 gangs to clean Nuka World. I mean, he gets us. Don't know the rest.
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it. Waste of time now, stopping your performance.
Overboss. Making trouble?
No, I gotta take that monorail back.
Hey, just wanted to say, no hard feelings.
Fuck is Harvey? Harvey dead?
Stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténgase.
de las puertas.
We are now arriving at the station. Please be sure to collect any children and personal belongings before exiting the Nuka Express.
That sound, what is it?
Nuka World's Great Halloween Spooktacular.
Let's fly, little human!
Reserve your ticket for this nighttime event at the main box office. Nuka World is proud to be the only East Coast location.
They picked the lock on a
Sweet.
fence. Just a damn fence. Never did like French form.
Hey, you.
Hey, something I can do for you?
There's a gang of raiders coming for this place. Mine. But if you leave right now, I promise you, we won't have any problems.
You want this place? Listen, not trying to piss you off here, but I'm not sure that's gonna work. This is home.
I'm gonna make this easy for you. Take these caps and go.
Caps? For this? Yeah, fine. I guess it's all yours.
Yeah, I could have convinced him, but I'm nice. Go off. Shoot. Oh, so I have to build the signal flag. I guess here's my chance to check if there's anything new in the workshop. I think it would be a raider. Otherwise, everything failed to exist. Oh, here it is. Oh, I already said I'm giving it to the pack. Broadcast radar radio to the surrounding area. Intimidates peaceful settlers required to build amplifiers. Boost still. Pick me up station. Produces chems. Directly provides. Could be just need some aluminum and adhesive. Dealer, armor dealer, boost joint, chem dealer, gear dealer, outfit dealer, weapons dealer. You got this little flag here, long ass flag. Now I can build one of their training dummies. Oh wait, kick it off. Be like, yeah. Alright, this is more of their stuff. Oh god, is this poster something? Nope, it's not. There. Pac-Man. Can make the gorilla chair, and the ghoul chair, and a Brahmin couch. I like the ghoul chair. I also like the gorilla chair. So I guess my other option here, get rid of these old things. Break that down right into glass. I like the position of this chair, so I'll put a ghoul chair there. And inside, get rid of these beds. I can't get rid of these beds. Well, sorry coffee table and couch. Stop sign. Small engine repair. I mean, not as cool as the fucking ghoul chair. Pretty sure you're dead. But a ghoul chair, man, that's something. I should see what the other gang has. See what the disciples, these guys are the bloodlust guys. A flag, the banner, and a totem. It looks pretty satanic. They got miscellaneous. Raider spike. Oh, the spikes with skulls. And these cages are old stuff, and now it's all the old stuff.
Hey,
Yeah, this place ain't too bad. We gotta get supplies coming in. Head back and tell them we're good to go here.
There's probably a way I can just like TP straight to Nuka World. There it is, but I like the monorail so much. I'm just gonna ride that.
Please stand clear of the door. Proud to be the only East Coast location serving Nuka-Cola courts. Matangase Alahabik.
Stim pack. No, but this is a robot stim pack. It's a robot repair kit. Just like a weird looking piece of metal with 2 batteries. Use this to revive your robots.
Hello. And on behalf of the Nuka-Cola Corporation, we'd like to welcome each and every one of you aboard the Nuka Express monorail. For your own safety, please remain seated or utilize the provided handrail while the train is in motion. If you'll direct your attention to the right side of the monorail, you can observe Nuka World's famous Fizz-Top Mountain. Standing at over 100 meters tall, Fizz-Top Mountain is the largest man-made structure in Nuka World and features the 5-star Fizz-Top Grill. Coming up in the heart of Nuka World, Nuka Town, USA, featuring the Cola Cars Arena, the Brad Burton Amphitheater, and the Parlor Dinner Theater. And kids, don't forget to tell your parents to bring you to the Nuka Cave, where you can play games and earn tickets to win fabulous prizes. From Nuka Town, USA, you can access any one of our 5 individually themed parks. Experience the future at the Galactic Zone, or relive the Wild West at Dry Rock Gulch. Take a tour through the Nuka-Cola bottling plant, or visit Kitty Kingdom and meet the whole Nuka family. And finally, for the nature lover in you, travel to Safari Adventure and delight in over 100 different animal species from around the world.
Going down. Transit Center.
Exit 1. It hasn't fully loaded in. No wonder I'm seeing right through it. That's supposed to be where the one thing is. Oh, please don't crash my game. Here it is.
Well, well. Rumor going around is that some big bad raider boss strolled into the Commonwealth and talked a group of settlers right off their land. Not too shabby. I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2, provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk up in Fizz-Top. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, convince them to hand over the goods, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets to some kneecaps.
Let me talk to them. I'll get them to hand over what we need.
Sure. So, which crew you want keeping an eye on the place once you get them to bend the knee?
The disciples.
Sounds like a plan. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new outpost. No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, you can check the map in your Pip-Boy. The Slog might be a good choice to hit, though I'd have to confirm that's still the case. So, where you want to do this?
I don't know. I don't know which one's close.
Huh. Was that? Yeah, that one will do. So, to get these settlers to cough up provisions, they need to know that we aren't a crew to be trifled with. You can try convincing them to pay up, or you could rough them up some. Let them know we mean business. Tools from the operators could also make your life easier. Plus, having an outpost nearby gives us another option. Claiming the airwaves. Building a Nuka World radio transmitter at an outpost within range of the target will let them know we're closing in on them. Your Pip-Boy map should show you which outposts are close enough to serve. And if none of that works, well, I suppose you could always try paying one of them to convince the rest. Just bring us back something nice.
I ejected to speak to Harvey, so I'm gonna go speak to Harvey.
New boss, huh? Don't worry, I don't cause problems.
Hey, just wanted to say, no hard feelings. All right?
Surprised to see me alive?
Hey, I may be surprised, but in a good way. All right? Just because I got you in here doesn't mean I didn't regret it.
It's okay. I get it.
Thank God. If it's any consolation, I'm glad you made it. I lost my real family when Coulter and his gangs took this place from us. Now, these traders are all I have left. They're my family now. Every time Coulter sent me out to lure people into the gauntlet, I didn't have a choice. I had to do it, or he'd kill someone I cared about. I'm just sorry you had to get caught up in all this.
It's all right, Harvey. I understand.
Good to hear, boss.
this?
Alright. Gets faster.
Hey, you.
Christ. Who gives raiders a damn radio station? What can I do for you?
I'm here to make you an offer. This place will supply me and my friends in Nuka World caps, food, whatever you got. In exchange, we won't bother you.
Oh, I don't know. A lot of hard work goes into this place. Can't just give it to you.
Listen, you're gonna start working for me now, all right? Just keep the supplies coming and we won't have any problems.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. Now please, get the hell out of here.
So it ranked up. So close.
There we go.
Man, if you're playing on survival, for whatever reason, you do Nuka World on survival, but if you're playing on survival, you have to take the monorail train thing every single time. I never understood why, by default, the chess piece is always a different color than the head and arms. Like, it's all gray, and then you got this weird brown. It's an OG Hana helmet though. It's like Fallout 1 style. Is that a scouter thing? Right there. Little eyepiece things that go over your eye. Scout. Her armor's cool, don't get me wrong.
There's a lot of yapping about wiping us out.
Then I guess we'll just have to let them know who they're dealing with. You did good. Now get going. The adults are gonna discuss this. Figured this would happen sooner. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up. And our people with it. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking what I'm thinking?
What can you tell me about this gang?
Not a whole lot. Our scout said the boss calls himself Sinner. Claims to have a decent-sized crew ready to take what we stole fair and square. Suppose he just needs to learn who his betters are. So, are you and I of the same mind on how that ought to get done?
I want to try talking to them.
So that's a no then. Look, boss. Your clout may get you what you want around here, but that doesn't earn you a thing with raiders in the Commonwealth. All those mutts understand is force. And I think it's time you and them came to just such an understanding. But you should probably get going. You wouldn't want to keep our new friends waiting. Wouldn't be neighborly.
What's this place? Apologist camp? I'll check that out later. I'm basically about to wake up, goddamn.
Hey there.
Good, you're here. Spotted those dogs not far off. Things are about to get fun around here.
Commonwealth Raiders. Got no respect. Who's in charge around here? I'll tear their heart out. You! You, the Nuka World waste pile that thought you could move your to Sinner's territory and live? You give me one good reason right here.
You listen closely. This land is ours. So turn around and crawl back under whatever rock you came from. Right now.
Whoa, whoa, easy. Take it easy, all right? Sure, just, you know what, keep it. Place was a shithole anyway.
And they brought fools in power armor. What the hell were you trying to do?
Good job there, boss.
Heard some rumbles, this one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Those raiders won't be causing us any more problems.
That's what I've been hearing. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty. Without loyalty, everything that's yours ain't. And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Now, keeping raiders happy isn't real hard. Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities, just like any other settlement. That they've got some things to keep them entertained, and that their food's taken care of, which, with raiders, well, isn't like dealing with other settlements. Now, if you want me to go into detail on any of that, you just say.
I want to know more about managing the outpost's basic necessities.
Day-to-day needs. They're pretty straightforward. Just need to make sure you've set up sufficient defenses, plenty of beds under cover, and enough clean water to go around. Not much more to it than that. Was there anything else?
Tell me more about providing food for the outpost.
So, managing your outpost's food can get a little tricky. No one ever joined a crew to dig in the dirt. So you'll want to make sure you've convinced enough settlements to supply your gang. People at the outpost can farm in a pinch, but they sure as hell won't be happy about it. Now, if you're ever wondering if your outpost has enough food, you should take a look in your Pip-Boy. It ought to have a page that'll show you everything your outpost currently needs, food included. If they're low on grub, it's probably time to get a new settlement supplying you. Or you could always drop some food direct in their workshop if it comes to it. Now, was there something else?
What can you tell me about entertainment for the outpost?
Well, it's a damn handy way to keep folks distracted if you're lacking in certain basics. Constructing pick-me-up stations or getting one of your crew working on a booze still will certainly help lift your outpost's spirits. And if the place has got a Nuka World transmitter powered up, You can construct amplifiers to help as well. Anything else I can answer for you?
I think I've got everything I need to know.
Sure. If you've ever got more questions, you come find me. Or you can always consult that Pip-Boy on your arm. No better tool to tell you what your outpost may be hurting for. Now, depending on the state of the place when you hit it, this first outpost might already have some of the bare bones set up. All you've got to do is build up what's missing. If you want to run some jobs to convince more settlements to start sending supplies, well, you know how this works. You just come talk to me. And I was thinking, with the outpost coming as far as it has, might be time I set up shop there. Save you a trip anytime you want to run a job. You just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. Be good to make some trouble in the Commonwealth again. So, there anything I can do?
I want you to head to an outpost.
Sure thing, boss. Where am I going? Suppose I better get a move on then. See you there, boss.
Okay, what's mine? Your jobs are later. These bastards need to be happy. If they ain't happy, I'll be damned. They're gonna hurt me. Just want to teleport there. There it is. I can't teleport to a waypoint, but I can only teleport to like a place. How do I make... Oh god, happiness is on a downward spiral. Wanna be happy? Be happy.
Shank.
Boss, something I can do for you? There another settlement you want to help?
I'm interested in running a job.
Yeah. What kind of job we talking here?
Let me think about it.
I'm in no hurry.
Hey, asshole! You're listening to Raider Radio. Listen up, all you junkies, lowlives, and all-around assholes. We've got a reason to celebrate. In case you haven't heard, the Overboss has cleared out Dry Rock Gulch, and it's all ours. By the Overboss's decree, the operators are now in charge out there. So, if you're on their bad side, you might want to think twice before heading in there to check it out. You rejects understand what this means? Nuka World is ours, man. The whole friggin' park. Here's a little something which I know you've all heard pieces of before, only this time you've got Red Eye, the master of storytelling, to lay it on you. To Raider Radio. Listen up, all you junkies, lowlives, and all-around assholes. We've got a reason to celebrate. case you haven't heard, the Overboss has cleared out Dry Rock Gulch, and it's all ours. By the Overboss's decree, the operators are now in charge out there. So, if you're on their bad side, you might want to think twice before heading in there to check it out. You rejects understand what this means? Nuka World is ours, man. The whole friggin' park.
Alright.
Hey, Shank.
Place is looking good, boss. Everything a gang of lowlifes could ask for. So, you ready for the final piece of the puzzle?
And that is?
Bodies. And not the kind the disciples like to leave sitting around. Because what you've made is a foothold. To solidify our place, our outfit's gonna need some real numbers. 2 more outposts carved from the Commonwealth ought to do the trick. Get all that together, and, well, we'll have a real base of power on our hands. With that kind of clout, we'll be able to start setting up dealers at our outposts. Get to selling stuff like real damn towns. We keep expanding from there, we'll even be able to set up spots where the locals can come drop off tribute. But I'm getting ahead of myself. For now, you'll want to start by claiming another 2 outposts. You just let me know whenever you want to get rolling on those jobs. So, boss, what's the plan?
Looking to run a job.
You got it. Just need the details. What job you looking to run?
A new outpost. I want to get one set up.
And do you want to talk the settlers off their land yourself? Or should I rally some bodies to help you put them on ice?
I'll convince them to leave.
Sounds like a plan. And which crew should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The operators.
Sounds good. So, where do you want to hit?
Oh, not the sanctuary, it's my place. I'm Starlight driving. Oh crap.
You gotta give me something, boss. Want to pick some other target? Or another job?
Let's try another target.
Alright. So, where you want to do this?
Starlight driving.
Oh, that place. Isn't that one of your old stomping grounds? Sure that's the one?
That one's the target.
Of course, boss. So, standard run-up. Job. You can scare the hell out of them, or try to buy them off. Whatever you need to do to get them off their land. Any toys the operators gave you ought to make things easier. Claiming additional outposts within range of the target will also help make convincing them go better. But that's more big picture. Something to consider as you plan out future conquests. But ultimately, it's up to you, boss. Good luck.
Don't start, not even too far from the sanctuary. Sanctuary is my place. Sanctuary is the sanctuary, you know. You can run along with raiders and stuff with the rest of the Commonwealth, but sanctuary is my sanctuary. It's like peaceful raider heaven. Pretty sure I'm the one who took over the settlement.
Can't remember the last time
Hey,
I had clean
you.
fingernails. Yeah? Can I help you?
There's a gang of raiders coming.
You want this place? Listen,
Look, I'm trying to help you here. You need to go now.
oh, that's how it's gonna...
fine. Take it. Place is all yours.
No, owe nothing here. Enough of these lousy, boring settlements. Oh my god, there was a lot of people here. Well, now there's only 2. Jesus, a lot of people went here. Now I just have to build a flag. The operators. I will stake their flag in the highest of regions. Or right here. Just get this done quickly. After I finish this, I'll be taking a short break. We'll start on our playthrough of Resident Evil 4. And I will be playing that all damn day.
You all ever feel like you just can't get enough? Well, Red Eye
Hey,
hears
boss.
you, man.
Just
He
one
knows
more
what it's
outpost
like.
to claim. You want me to set up that job, you just say. So, what do you need?
Was hoping
Works for me.
I want to claim.
Got it.
I'll run them off.
Got it. And which crew should I have join you?
I've done the pack and the operators.
The disciples.
Can do. So, what's the target? Oh, that place. Isn't that one of your old stomping grounds? Sure that's the one?
That one's the target.
Of course, boss. So, stand...
Is that the farm I think it is?
Hey, you.
Yeah? Can I help you?
There's a gang of raiders.
You want this one?
Look,
Oh, that's...
hey,
I'm going.
what do I do now? What's my quest? Power play. Oh, so that must have been a miscellaneous thing, right? Yeah. I only need to do 5 more.
She was nice enough to take the one ghoul left with half a brain and give him a free.
Hey, Shane.
You believe
Boss,
that?
I just got
The
word.
pack
We
are
need
now
to get back to
kings of the castle out there.
now.
Y'all do
The
our
disciples have turned on us. Nisha didn't like how you were handing out new territory. Now she and her crew are going and storm Nuka World's power plant. The other bosses are waiting on you before they move in. You need to get back there before these turncoats do something stupid. Well, something else stupid.
Life's too short.
Damn it, give me some psycho.
Bullshit. Got a party.
Damn it. Fuck.
Last day. Every day.
Calm the nerves. I gave you the world of refreshment. That wasn't enough? Wasn't enough. Of course the world of refreshment wasn't. Of course you weren't happy. You needed your rules. You couldn't have a free land. Tried to please you. Wasted my time. The pack are the best than the operators. I like them. But you assholes. You didn't like the quantum, did you? I'm gonna fucking murder you, you hear me? You don't know the effort.
Now it's my turn.
Taking this, taking this, I'm taking this, and I'm taking this. Hell, I'm even taking that, and I'll take that. No, I don't even want that. I don't know what I can do with that, or do I want to know? Any specific part of the park I'm headed? The fact they would do something. I gave them land. Well, I guess, World of Refreshments, I want to give it to the pack. Because I think they'll do something good with it, and I think the disciples will be A-OK. A-OK in hell. Let's say, don't tell me that crash. Actually, I'm gonna quick save right now, just in case something goes down. I can't fuck. Give you everything.
Let's play.
Give you everything. And this is how you repay me? You can't even kill me. Bunch of fucking jumps. Fucking jumps. How dare you? You know, you give someone something at the kind of sorry, even someone you don't really, you're not too fond of, you know. So when you give them something that you like, you know, something that you appreciate, you give it to them, and they're like, no, that's not enough. I'm gonna fuck you over now. Disciples, they don't get it. They just don't get it. I'm gonna make sure they get it. I'm gonna make sure they learn it. I'm gonna make sure they understand, and I'm gonna make sure they never forget it.
What's that noise?
You're the pack. I like you. Shoot 'em up. Light 'em up, boys. Wait a minute, I came back because I saw some new gold victory. Get ants, I tell you. Get the power back, run it. You know, I just gave the disciples, you know, a nice chunk of land in the Commonwealth. I'm taking that right back.
Looks like Nisha's dug in pretty well up there.
I knew that nut job would turn on us sooner or later. So, are we storming the place or what?
Think we're about to find out. The boss is here.
While you were away, Nisha gathered up her gang and took the power plant. If that bitch thinks she's going to get away with this, she's dead wrong. I'll tuck her in for a dirt nap myself.
God damn it. Sometimes I swear, this is like taking care of a bunch of children.
Careful now. Sighed ever since you started planting our flags. Unfortunately, not everyone is so loyal. While you were away, word came back from the Commonwealth that you're favoring the operators and the pack, which we certainly appreciated. But, surprise, surprise, Nisha wasn't exactly thrilled to hear the news.
Yeah. She and her gang forced their way into the power plant. Now they've got the entire place locked down. She can't get away with this, boss. We all want in on the action.
Hey now, I already lost men trying to stop her. I won't be satisfied until it's my hands wrapped around her scrawny little neck, eyes popping out of her stupid little mask.
Both of you, shut up. Look, boss, this is your play. We'll follow you anywhere, but you have to swear to us that Nisha will be punished for her actions.
She's as good as dead.
Exactly what I was hoping to hear.
Let's do this!
No running away. I'm bringing up the big guns. Do you have the chest piece? I'll take your gun though. You have something I like. Bayoneted pistol, I'll take that. Do you have a problem with me? Alright, let's lower that. Another one? Nuka World power. Let's get the power running. Oh, fuck you already. You're all dead, you hear me? Put you on the ground, wheels. Duct tape. Yeah.
Come on, make this worth my time. I thought we were having fine.
You're dead. Alright. I don't think I can get any higher. Unless there's some sort of other stairs, I don't know. Lit up to here, and here doesn't lead to anywhere. Quantum. Oh, he was being held by a sloth. That's cute. Kill or be killed, dog. Nice one. What are the odds that the ghoul would turn feral, or sorry, the ghoulish would turn him on my side as he was getting up and I was about to get killed. Can I talk to you? No. Jesus, a murder grenade? Just holotape. I'm gonna listen to Nisha's holotape. It's just her stuff. Bitch.
Got it. Ain't that something? Main powers online. Could have done it better myself. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Still ghoulish? Yep.
This whole damn place is now powered up. Maybe I can ride the roller coaster now. That'd be a great way to end this to go. So I guess this is where the real fun begins, now that the park's all powered up. And would have made more sense maybe to begin it like that, you know, to start by turning on all the power, and then taking away the. No, I kind of like it more that we do it at the end. So it's like, alright, well you've been through all this work, you took it over, alright, now have some fun. Go sweep the cage and presumably end off the main storyline. If that is the case, I love this DLC. This is super fun. I really liked it. I wonder when we're gonna get the paddle ball. That was something advertised, but I haven't found it yet. This elevator's technically taking me down.
Gage?
Nuka World. All lit up. It's goddamn beautiful.
It sure is. I haven't seen any place like it in a long time.
It ain't just the lights, boss. Now that Nish is gone, and most of the disciples have been wiped out, there ain't much left to stop us. We've made one hell of a mark on the Commonwealth. There ain't a soul from here to Diamond City that hasn't heard of us. And despite what happened at the power plant, the rest of our gangs are stronger than ever. I took a big chance helping you take down Coulter. Glad that paid off. You know the real difference between him and you? The reason that the rest of us are behind you? You were willing to bleed for us. You put your neck on the line to get us ahead in this shitty world. And believe it or not, that means something to us.
Thanks, Gage. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Just don't let it go to your head. Piss me off, and I'll still kick your ass from here to the Atlantic. So I guess the next move is yours to make. With the power to the park back online, you might want to cover old ground and see if you can get into some of the places that were cut off. Or maybe hit up Shank and take out a few more Commonwealth settlements, if you've left any standing. Oh, and of course, you could always lend Mags or Mason a hand. I'm sure they have plenty of jobs to run.
What about the rest of the disciples?
If any of them are left alive, they're gonna be pissed off that you took down Nisha. So, keep your eyes open for them.
What about all those caps you promised?
If you think I'm holding back, you can turn out my pockets. Just check out that strong box in the Fizz Top Grill. You keep producing at our settlements and the gangs will keep adding to your stash. Good enough?
Sounds like we still have plenty of trouble to get into. I guess we better get started.
Then I guess that does it, boss. You point the way and the gangs will follow. There's plenty of caps out there just waiting to be taken. And as long as you keep bringing them in, we'll have your back.
Enemy outpost. What do you mean my enemy outpost? That's... Yeah, it's in the Commonwealth. I'll do that later. That's about it, but I'm gonna go check back around the roller coaster.
All these suckers trying to make it on their own.
Psycho. Weapons, apparel, aid, miscellaneous. 333 bottle caps. Weapons. Quest is that? Oh, fuck no. It's my wedding ring. This. Zero. I think it's the Galaxy. We start. See, start one. I just want to get this roller coaster up and running. Power on.
Going up.
I was gonna see it come back up, but I'm here, man. I just jumped it out. I don't give a fuck. Go to Nuke Galaxy. I'm just gonna see if I can ride this damn coaster.
Cadets, report to the launch bay. Cadets to the launch bay. The colony on Kola.
Stick with me, and we can take off the
Good day to you.
While you wait, enjoy a refreshing ice-cold super cola. Our very invaders will be coming through the line. The launch bay is just up ahead. Get to your ships.
Moving to attack the colony.
I'm glad they respawned. Makes this place feel a lot cooler.
Protect and serve.
Fuel up with Nuka-Cola Quantum and prepare to blast off for adventure in the
robots
Nuka
cleaned it up.
Galaxy. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Keep hands and feet inside
Yes.
the car at all times. Nuka World is not responsible for loss of pilot, stand, or lift. This is airlock free. Cadets,
Yes.
clear for departure.
Fire thrusters!
Yes. Crap.
Quantum speed!
Oh my god. All the robots can spawn, so this actually looks super cool.
Nice flying, cadets!
This is actually be like the coolest thing ever in real life.
Lock in for pursuit! Blast off! Ready, fire! Look out! Keep it up! They're retreating! We did it! Nice work, cadets! Let's head home!
So I go super speed.
Welcome back, cadets. Please remain seated until the ride comes to a halt. Please don't damage your belongings and watch your
That was
step
the
as you
coolest thing ever.
Go cool off with a refreshing ice-cold Nuka-Cola. Then come again for another thrilling adventure in the Nuka Galaxy.
Protect and serve.
So we're gonna ride controls. Got lighting controls. Wait, emergency lighting. I like the ride lighting a lot better. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna go eat a Pop-Tart, take a shower, and start Resident Evil. And I plan on playing that all day. So I'll see you all in the next stream or video. Whatever. See y'all.